Number 21. The Wood Brothers' legendary Ford. The number 21 car is woven into NASCAR's DNA. For over 7 decades, the legendary Wood Brothers racing team has fielded the number 21 Ford, making it as iconic as Petty's 43 or Earnhardt's 3. From the 1950s on, stars like Tiny Lund, Marvin Panch, and even A.J. Foyt took the wheel. But it was Hall of Famer David Pearson who defined the legacy, winning 43 races in the 21 during the 1970s, including the unforgettable 1976 Daytona 500. After a last-lap crash with Richard Petty, Pearson limped his wrecked car across the line to win, sealing one of the most dramatic finishes in NASCAR history. The number 21 also helped revolutionize pit strategy, with the Wood Brothers pioneering modern pit stops. Other legends added to its legacy. Cale Yarborough scored 13 wins, Neil Bonnet added more in the 80s. With nearly 100 Cup wins, the number 21 is the sport's longest-running active car number, a living symbol of tradition, innovation, and NASCAR excellence. Number 28. The Texaco Havoline legend. Black and gold in the 60s, black and red in the 90s. The number 28 is one of NASCAR's most iconic numbers, known for both glory and heartbreak. In the 1960s, Fred Lorenzen, Ford's original Golden Boy, made the 28 a powerhouse, winning major races including the 1965 Daytona 500. His white and blue Ford became a fixture up front, helping cement the number's legacy. Decades later, Robert Yates Racing brought the 28 roaring back. Davey Allison's Texaco Havoline Ford became a fan favorite in the late 80s and early 90s. He won the 1992 Daytona 500 and nearly claimed that year's championship before tragedy struck. A fatal helicopter crash ended Davey's career far too soon. The 28th pressed on. Ernie Irvan won with it before a serious crash halted his rise. Dale Jarrett scored a Brickyard 400 victory in 1995. Even Ricky Rudd added an emotional win in 2001. Through triumph and tragedy, the black number 28 stood for fearless driving and unforgettable moments, a car number etched into NASCAR history. Number 8. Earnhardt Jr.'s Red Rocket, and a champ's legacy. Few car numbers have captured fan devotion quite like Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s number 8 Budweiser Chevrolet. With its signature red paint and block-style font, it became a cultural icon in the 2000s, synonymous with the face of NASCAR's modern era. Dale Jr. brought the number full circle. His grandfather, Ralph Earnhardt, once raced with it, and in 1999, Jr. made it his own in the Cup Series. He went on to win 17 of his 26 career races in the number 8, including a dominant stretch at Talladega, where 5 wins cemented his superspeedway legacy. His emotional 2001 Daytona victory, just 5 months after his father's passing, became an unforgettable moment in NASCAR history. But the story of the number 8 started decades earlier. Hall of Famer Joe Weatherly captured both his championships in 1962 and 63, driving car number 8, along with 20 career wins. The number faded for years until Junior's rise brought it roaring back. After a hiatus following Junior's 2007 departure from DEI, the 8 returned to glory in 2023 when two-time champ Kyle Busch took over and found victory lane. Across eras, the number 8 has remained a fan magnet, a number etched into NASCAR's generational story. Number 20. Tony Stewart's Home Depot Hot Rod. The bright orange number 20 burst onto the NASCAR scene in 1999 with a fearless rookie named Tony Stewart, and stock car racing hasn't been the same since. Driving the Joe Gibbs Racing Home Depot Pontiac, Stewart quickly turned heads with his raw speed and no-nonsense style. By 2002, just his 4th full season, Smoke had powered the number 20 to a Cup Series championship. He added another title in 2005, firmly cementing the number's place in NASCAR history. With Stewart behind the wheel, the 20 car became known for aggressive, clutch performances. He scored 33 Cup wins in the number, including the iconic Brickyard 400 at his home track, where he famously climbed the fence in celebration. After Stewart's decade-long run, 20 stayed strong at JGR. Joey Logano claimed his first Cup win in it, and Matt Kenseth added 15 victories, including a 7-win campaign in 2013. Today, Christopher Bell carries the number forward with wins of his own. Still, when fans see that orange 20, it's Stewart they remember, sawing the wheel, elbows up, charging to the front. The number 20 remains a symbol of grit, fire, and the kind of racing that keeps fans on their feet. Number 18. Gibbs Green and Eminem's Machine. Joe Gibbs Racing's number 18 has long been a championship-caliber car, thanks to 2 stars who defined eras. In 1993, Dale Jarrett put the 18 on the map with a dramatic Daytona 500 win. But the number's true rise came with Bobby Labonte, who drove the Green Interstate Batteries Pontiac to the 2000 Cup Series title, Joe Gibbs' first. Labante's quiet consistency delivered 21 wins, including the Coca-Cola 600 and Brickyard 400, proving the 18 could win anywhere. Then came Kyle "Rowdy" Busch, who took the 18 to another level. With his aggressive style and candy-colored M&M's Toyota, Busch piled up over 50 wins in the number, capturing 2 championships in 2015 and 2019. Whether it was his emotional comeback title after injury in 2015 or his weekly dominance, Busch made the 18 a must-watch machine. The number's history also includes highlights like Ty Gibbs' surprise 2022 win as a fill-in. From the bold lightning bolt paint schemes to the unforgettable burnouts, the number 18 became the face of JGR excellence. With over 75 Cup victories, multiple titles, and 2 Hall of Famers at the wheel, the number 18 remains one of the most iconic cars in modern NASCAR. Number 2. The Penske Blue Deuce. If car numbers had nicknames, Penske's number 2 would be the Blue Deuce. With its Miller Lite colors and brash drivers, the number 2 became a fan favorite and a Cup Series powerhouse. The legacy traces back to 1980, when a young Dale Earnhardt won his first Cup title driving a white and blue number 2 for Rod Osterland. But the number truly flourished in the 90s under Roger Penske and Rusty Wallace. Wallace's black and gold Miller Genuine Draft Ford racked up 37 wins, dominating short tracks with his signature power slides, and later switching to the blue and white Miller Lite livery. After Rusty, the Deuce remained elite. Kurt Busch took it to Daytona 500 glory in 2008, but it was Brad Keselowski who delivered Penske's first Cup title in 2012, capping a dramatic season with 5 wins. Keselowski earned 34 victories in the number 2 before departing in 2021. Hall of Famers like Bobby Allison and Jimmie Johnson also won in the car earlier in its history. With over 100 Cup wins and a mix of grit, attitude, and championship pedigree, the number 2 stands tall among NASCAR's most iconic numbers. A hard-charging machine that's as bold as its paint schemes and the legends who drove it. Number 24. The Rainbow Warriors Revolution. When Jeff Gordon burst onto the NASCAR scene in the early 90s, he did it in style, driving the rainbow-colored number 24 Chevrolet. Some old-school fans dismissed the young Californian and his flashy paint scheme, but Gordon and his Rainbow Warriors pit crew quickly shut down the skeptics. The number 24 became a juggernaut. Gordon racked up 93 wins and 4 championships, all in that car, redefining what a NASCAR superstar could be. He brought in a younger, more diverse fan base and helped push the sport into the national spotlight. The highlights are iconic, winning the inaugural Brickyard 400 in 1994, claiming the 1997 Daytona 500 at just 25, and his record-tying 13-win season in 1998. For over 25 years, Gordon was the only driver to win in the 24. He owned it. Crew chief Ray Evernham helped make the Rainbow Warriors the fastest crew in the game, matching Gordon's brilliance behind the wheel. In recent years, William Byron has added to the legacy, keeping the 24 in victory lane. But for many, that number will always be Gordon's, an icon of speed, style, and the new era he helped usher in. Number 48. Jimmie Johnson's 7-time streak. Low on flash but lethal on the track, the number 48 Lowe's Chevrolet became a dynasty with Jimmie Johnson behind the wheel. Teaming up with crew chief Chad Naus at Hendrick Motorsports, Johnson built one of NASCAR's greatest legacies, 83 wins and 7 Cup Series championships, all in the 48. From 2006 to 2010, he won 5 titles in a row, a feat unmatched in the sport's history. Johnson's calm, calculated style and clutch performances earned him the nickname Superman. He won the Daytona 500 twice, thrived in pressure moments, and adapted to every rules change thrown at him. The 48th became a symbol of dominance. After Johnson's retirement in 2020, Alex Bowman inherited the number, adding wins of his own and keeping the legacy alive. But for most fans, the 48 will always be Johnson's car, a symbol of consistency, control, and championships. In an era defined by change, the dark blue number 48 stood tall. It didn't just win, it ruled. Number 11. The winningest number. If any car number defines NASCAR history, it's the number 11. With over 225 Cup Series wins and counting, it's the winningest number in the sport, driven by legends across generations. In the early days, Junior Johnson raced the 11 and later made it iconic as an owner. Ned Jarrett took it to 2 championships in the 1960s, racking up 49 wins. In the 70s, Cale Yarborough jumped in Johnson's 11 and became the first driver to win 3 straight titles, part of his 55 victories in the car. In the 80s, it was Darrell Waltrip's turn. Driving the Mountain Dew and Budweiser Chevys, Jaws won 3 championships and 43 races in the 11. It felt like everyone who touched the number turned to gold. That legacy continued into the modern era with Joe Gibbs Racing. Since 2005, Denny Hamlin has driven the FedEx number 11 Toyota, scoring 50-plus wins and 3 Daytona 500s, though a title still eludes him. From Mario Andretti's 1967 Daytona win to A.J. Foyt's Cup victory, the 11 has seen it all. Across makes, eras, and champions, no number in NASCAR has worn greatness more consistently than the number 11. Number 3. Dale Earnhardt's Intimidator. Few numbers in NASCAR stir more emotion than the black number 3. This was Dale Earnhardt's ride, the coal-black GM Goodwrench Chevrolet that the Intimidator drove into legend. With his fearless style and working-class swagger, Earnhardt racked up 67 of his 76 Cup wins in the 3-car and claimed 6 of his 7 championships with that number on the door. Fans embraced him as a blue-collar hero, holding up 3 fingers on lap 3 in tribute. Iconic moments came often. The 1998 Daytona 500, where Earnhardt finally broke through after 20 years of trying and pit crews lined pit road to shake his hand in victory lane, or his fierce 90s rivalry with Jeff Gordon when the Black 3 and Rainbow 24 battled for NASCAR supremacy. Then came February 2001, the tragic Daytona 500, where Earnhardt lost his life on the final lap. The number 3 was retired from Cup competition by Richard Childress, racing for over a decade. It returned with Childress's grandson Austin Dillon, who won the Daytona 500 in 2018, sparking memories of Earnhardt's legacy. Still, to millions, the number 3 will always mean Dale, the man in black, charging through the field, forever NASCAR's enduring symbol of grit, toughness, and heart. Number 43. The King's Blue Chrysler. No number in NASCAR is more iconic than Richard Petty's sky blue and day-glow red number 43. It's the number of the King, 7-time champion Richard Petty, who drove the 43 to a staggering 200 Cup Series wins, a record that still stands. From his first win in 1960 to his final in 1984, Petty made the 43rd a fixture at the front of the field, dominating the 1960s and 70s like no one before or since. In 1967 alone, Petty won an unmatched 27 races, including 10 straight, all in the 43rd. His car, decked in STP colors, became a symbol of excellence and fan-friendly swagger. Moments like his 200th win at the 1984 Firecracker 400, with President Ronald Reagan in attendance, only added to the legend. After Petty's retirement in 1992, the number stayed on track with his team, now Legacy Motor Club. It's returned to victory lane with drivers like John Andretti and Aric Almirola. But to fans, it's always Petty's ride. The number 43 remains NASCAR's most enduring symbol, a rolling monument to the sport's golden age, with the King's cowboy hat and charisma forever etched into racing history. Number 9. The legendary legacy of NASCAR's car number 9. In the 1980s, the red and gold number 9 Ford Thunderbird became a NASCAR sensation, thanks to Bill Elliot. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville wowed fans with raw speed, including a record-setting 212.8 miles per hour qualifying lap at Talladega in 1987 that still stands. His 1985 campaign was legendary. Elliot won Daytona, Talladega, and Darlington to claim the Winston Million bonus, earning the nickname Million Dollar Bill. 3 years later, he captured the 1988 Cup Series championship, cementing the number 9's iconic status. Each win sparked the siren in Dawsonville, Georgia, a small-town celebration for a big-time star. The number 9 stayed in the spotlight with Kasey Kahne, who took over in 2004 under Ray Evernham. Kahne tallied multiple wins, and even Aussie Marcos Ambrose added back-to-back road course victories at Watkins Glen in the number, proving its versatility. Then came a full-circle moment. Bill's son, Chase Elliott, adopted the number 9 and, in 2020, drove it to a championship of his own. That made the Elliots only the 3rd father-son duo in NASCAR history to win titles. From Million Dollar Bill to Chase's modern success, the number 9 has become a symbol of speed, family legacy, and NASCAR greatness, with that Dawsonville siren still wailing in celebration.